Hello, welcome back to the Old Shot. Another crap camera, or is it? I think this is crap camera number 6 and it's the Pentax Espio 140 compact zoom. The specifications are, it's a 35mm compact zoom with automatic flash. It's got DX code reading from ISO 25 to 3200, which defaults to 25 if you don't have a DX coded film, which like the Konica that I did last time, I think that's too low to default to because there aren't many 25 ISO films. So it's auto load, auto wind on, single frame advance and auto rewind. There's no burst mode. The power zoom goes from 38 to 140 with maximum aperture of 4.1 at the short end and f10.2 at the max at the long end. The auto focus range goes from a meter to infinity, and it's got programmed shutter speeds from 2 seconds to a 400th of a second with a self timer of about 10 seconds, and it takes a CR123 battery, and of course on the end of the strap you've got the buckle, and it's got the little bobble for opening the battery compartment and initiating rewind. The zoom isn't as loud as some of these zoom compacts have been trying out, but it is audible. And unlike the Konica, it does have a fairly seamless zoom. The viewfinder has diopter adjustment. It's black on black, so I don't know if you'll see it, but there's like a little dial at the edge of the viewfinder. The flash is on auto as a default, and the viewfinder is reasonably bright and easy to use with a green focus confirmation light and also a flash warning light if it's going to be using flash. We had a trip out to Gosforth Park just north of Newcastle, a large woodland park which contains Newcastle Racecourse. The park was originally part of the estate of the Brandling family of wealthy coal mine owners, and surrounded their mansion called Gosforth House. Gosforth House is now known as Brandling House and is part of the racecourse building, grandstand building. Newcastle Racecourse and High Gosforth Park estate are privately owned, and there have been many attempts to develop properties within the park, and there have been a few nibbles here and there, but it still remains mostly unspoilt. I shot some photos around the old tram bridge and track, which has been disused since the middle of the last century, and I was quite surprised to see some trees growing actually in the middle of the bridge deck. I used some 2012 dated Colorplus 200, and I was surprised that the colours haven't degraded much. On the whole, I was happy with the camera, the film and the development, though the negatives were quite thin, and I think the developer is just about finished now. So we'll have a look at the photographs and I'll come back briefly with final thoughts on the camera. as I said earlier, the camera is easy to use, it's quite pleasant to use. One thing I didn't mention is it has a panorama function. There's a little toggle on the side there. All this actually does, if I open up the back of the camera and show you, it closes a gate so that you're only shooting part of the negative, so it's pretendy panorama really. And I don't use it. If I wanted to change the shape of my photographs, I'd just crop it in post-processing. But the photographs seem to be quite well exposed mainly. It was a difficult subject. Woodland in autumn, there's a lot of shadows and a lot of very bright contrasty highlights, but the camera did alright, and I'm quite happy that enough with this camera, so I'll probably use it with some fresh film in the near future. So that was crap camera number 6. Not really that crap at all. We'll be back with more soon. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.